topic is the internet connection. In a previous class, we already studied about the history of internet, working of internet, and the advantages or disadvantages of internet. So today we are learning about internet connection. First of all, what is internet connectivity? As we know that in our mobile phone, laptops, there is a network connection is available. So how network connected with our computers, our mobile phones? Let's see what is internet connectivity. When determining which type of internet connection is right for you or your family, it's important to understand the distinction between each connection. There is different types of connection is available. In today's age, there are numerous ways to connect laptops, desktops, mobile phones, gaming consoles, e-readers, tablets to the internet. As we know that sometimes we connect laptop with our mobile Wi-Fi connection. So our mobile or laptops are connected with net connection. So there are different types of network connection is available. Some of the most widely used internet connections are described below. So these are the different types of connection as you can see. First of all, connection types. There exist several ways to connect to the internet. Following are these connection types available. First is a dial-up connection. Second, ISDN. Next, DSL, digital subscriber line. Cable TV internet connection. Satellite internet connection or a wireless internet connection. So we start with dial-up connection. First of all, what is a dial-up connection? As the name suggests, there is a dial-up or something dial with we connect to the networks. So let's see. The dial-up connection uses a telephone line to connect PC to the internet. What dial-up connection uses? A telephone line to connect PC to the internet. As well as we know that there is a landline phone available, right? So dial-up connection uses that type of landline phone, which is actually a phone or telephone service which was provided through all the telephone lines are connected, through which we connect each other. So using a telephone line we connect with computer network. Next, it requires a modem to set up a dial-up connection. Mostly it requires a modem to set up a dial-up connection. Next, this modem works as an interface between PC and the telephone line. We know that there is a modem device available which connects signals from digital to analog signals or analog to digital signals, right? So modem device is used with a dial-up connection. There is also a communication program that instructs the modem to make a call to a specific number provided by an ISP. What is ISP? Then ISP is an internet service provider like a BSNL, MTNL, any ISP internet service provider. So there is a specific number provided. You will be provided a telephone number that actually a ISP. So the moment you dial this number, you will be connected with internet. So simply dial that number and connect with internet. Dial-up connection uses either of the following protocols. First, serial line internet protocol, SLIP. Second, point-to-point protocol. Now, there is the figure how to dial-up connection is used. The following diagram shows the accessing internet using a modem. See, there is an internet connection. There is two types of wires are available. There is a modem device available. Computers are available. So let's see. So computers are connected with the modem. Computers are connected with modem. Modem connected with the ISP, means computers lines or telephones line connect to ISP, that is your internet service provider, and ISP connect to the internet, right? Computer connect with modem, modem connected with ISP, or ISP connected with internet. So you can see that how data transfer take place in this case, right? So first of all, what modem does? Here modem is a device that converts digital signals to analog system. The signals coming from your computer, there are the digital signals. So what modem does? Modem transfer or convert the digital signals into the analog signals, which could be transferred through the telephone lines, or it provided that type of network connection. So this is the basic DSL connection, but there is one disadvantages in DSL connection. As we know that there is a telephone line is used to make a connection, but user cannot use the internet and telephone at the same time. We know that there is a telephone line is used, but at the same time we not use a telephone or a network. Suppose you are in the middle of accessing the internet and you get the phone call. You not be able to receive that phone call. If you receive that phone call, the net connection is stopped. So at a one time only one task is take place. Next, ISDN, Integrated Service Digital Network. What is ISDN? Then Integrated Service Digital Network. ISDN stands for Integrated Service Digital Network. ISDN is a telecommunication technology that enables the transmission of digital data over a standard phone lines. It can be used for voice call as well as data transfers. Is also used for voice call. In a DSL, we does not use a voice call, right? So ISDN is used for voice call as well as data transfers. The ISDN dial-up connection operates at a speed of 128 kilobit and 256 kilobit. This connection can only be provided by landline phone. Here, landline phone is also available for integrated service digital network. See, as you can see that there is a normal ISDN connection. First of all, computer is connected with ISDN adapter. There is a computer device that connect with ISDN modem, which connect to your landline phone. Here, this is the ISDN, and between ISDN adapter or wire, there is a landline device is needed. With using that devices, we connect with internet as same as a DSL connector. Next is a broadband connection. In a computer or a mobile phone, we connect with network, with broadband also. So broadband internet services truly is the most used form of internet access because of its high access speeds. It is offered in 4 different forms: DSLR, digital subscriber line, also fiber optics, cables and satellites. The old dial-up connection is the only non-broadband internet service available, and even though it is a cheaper, most internet users are moving towards the fastest broadband internet connection. Now, in a first broadband connection, there is a digital subscriber line, DSL. So, digital subscriber line is an acronym for digital subscriber line, DSL. It is a form of broadband connection as it provides connection over ordinary telephone lines. As we know that in above connections, phone or net not working on the same time because we are using a telephone line. So at the same time, phone or net connection does not working same time. So with that problem, DSL is solved. So new features is added into DSL. First of all, what DSL works? The speed you experience with a DSL connection varies with your distance from the switching station. The speed your experience with a DSL connection varies with your distance from the switching station, right? So your speed will be slower the further away you are and the faster the closer you are to the switching station, and this may be a deciding factor when you attempt to select between a DSL line and cable connection. First of all, in a DSL also used wire same as above network connection, but in that wire 30% used for telephone lines and other 70% for internet connection. So using this DSL connection at the same time, we using a telephone line and net also. Let's see how internet come at our place from using a DSL technology. Suppose assume that there is a one ISP in a one building and it connected with our computers. First of all, there is a modem connected with there is a modem connected with the internet. Here there is a modem connect with the internet, or router is connected to the modem and router connected with each of the computers. So modem is between internet, and one connection of modem is attached to the router, and router connected to our computers. We also connect with using of router. We also connect with Wi-Fi from our computers. But in today's technology, routers and modems are in the same machine. As we see that there is a router or a modem, there is a two different machines available in a DSL. But in today's generation, there is a router and modem in a one machine. So there is a benefit. So the following diagram shows that how we connect to the internet using a DSL technology. Next, cable TV internet connection. Cable TV internet connection is provided through a cable TV lines. It uses a coaxial cable which is capable of transferring a data at much higher speed than common telephone line. There is a one cable is needed, which is a fiber optics cables. Through that cable we connect with the internet. A cable modem is used to access these services provided by the cable operator. The cable modem comprises of two connections, one for internet service and other for cable TV signals. In our smart TVs, there is a net connection is available. We search anything in our TVs, LED TVs or smart TVs. We can see a video in a YouTube in our TVs. So these facilities are connected with the internet, and this internet is connected with the cable connection. The cable modem comprises of two connections, internet service and cable TV signals. Since cable TV internet connection share a set of amount of bandwidth with a group of customers, therefore data transfer rate also depends on the numbers of customers. Means high customers depends low capacity. So using the internet at the same time. The following diagram shows that how internet is accessed using a cable TV connection. There is a internet connect with the ISP, internet service provider, which I suggest that ISP is the name of any company like a BSNL, MTNL, that connect with one node. Node is connected with the one splitter. Splitter means split a two-way in a cable modem or a cable TV converter, and then it comes to our devices. Next, satellite internet connection. From satellite we connect with the internet. That's a satellite internet connection. Satellite interconnections offer high-speed connection to the internet. There are two types of satellite internet connection, one-way connection or a two-way connection. In a one-way connection, we can only download data, but if we want to upload, we need a dial-up access through ISP over a telephone line. So there is a two type of connection, one-way or a two-way. In a single way, we only download data, don't upload any data, because there is a one-way connection. So only download, not upload. So for that we require a ISP connected over a telephone line. Or in a two-way connection, we can download and upload at the same time by a satellite. It does not require any dial-up connection. Typical internet over a satellite connection speed average around 492 to 512 kilobytes per second. The following diagram shows how internet is accessed using a satellite internet connection. See, there is a satellite available. Using a satellite, we connect networks with the satellite dish. There is a signals available through the satellite dish. Connection signals is captured, and then it comes to our computers. Our computers connect with the modem or any ISP lines. Same as a network operation centers here, and it is a web server. Using this we connect with our computer network through a satellite line. Simply satellite dish receive the signals from satellites and it transferred to our computer or a devices. Wireless internet connections. We also using a wireless internet connection like a Wi-Fi or a hotspot, right? So this is the connection without wires. Wireless internet connections makes use of radio frequency bands to connect to the internet and offers a very high speed. The wireless internet connection can be obtained by either a Wi-Fi or a Bluetooth. Wi-Fi wireless technology is based on IEEE 802.11 standards, which allows an electronic device to connect to the internet. Bluetooth wireless technology makes use of short wavelength radio waves and they help to create a personal area network, which is a PAN, personal area network, because Bluetooth capacity is very slow in an area. Among different types of 3G data card, and USB data is a very popular, but in this generation we are using a 4G data or 5G data is also in some countries. There are the wireless connection devices. There is a data card which we connect to the computers, Wi-Fi technology. So these are the wireless connection. In today's generation we are mostly used a wireless connection for connectivity. So there is a different types of connection available to the internet connection. We learn about broadband connection, DSL connection, next ISDN connection,